like the Hezbollah, the Hamas and the Houthis, Iran has a vast conventional combat strength, and the missiles that were used yesterday were some of its most advanced. Let's take a look at the missile arsenal that currently exists in Iran at this point of time, at least as far as open source information is concerned. Iran has a vast fleet of ballistic missiles that it has used against Israel. These are missiles that basically use a ballistic trajectory, which basically go up in a parabolic trajectory and then fall onto their target. They can be maneuvered in some small ways using propulsion systems, but usually their targets are set right from the get-go. They typically weigh between 760 to about 1,200 kilograms. We're talking about the Iranian missiles. Then there are cruise missiles, which are basically almost like aircraft. They take off sometimes vertically or otherwise from an inclined launcher. They take a cruise path, which is basically, instead of a ballistic trajectory, they take a cruise path which is following the level of the earth, pretty much like an aircraft, towards their target. They are propelled continuously by aircraft-like jet engines and remain within Earth's atmosphere. They can be maneuvered, they can be guided quite a bit, unlike ballistic missiles. They typically weigh, in the Iranian perspective, about 410 kilograms. Apart from these long-range drones, which are capable of being navigated across long distances towards their targets, are another weapon. They're much more slow-moving. They're similar to cruise missiles, but they're smaller, less complex, but much more maneuverable. They typically weigh far less than ballistic and cruise missiles. These have been used not only by Hezbollah and Iran, but also by the Houthis, which have brought to bear quite a bit of such weaponry towards Israel. I want to bring in India today's Gaurav Sawant, who has reported from this region extensively. Gaurav, we've just told our viewers about the kind of weapons that Iran has brought to the fight since last night, ballistic missiles. They also have other capabilities that they have shown off through their proxies, the Hamas, the Hezbollah and the Houthis. Your perspective, Gaurav, on what could be happening next? What are the big questions to ask when we look at the hours following yesterday's missile strikes on Israel?
Shiv, the biggest question is, how will Israel respond? Will Israel, in the fact that more than 181 missiles were fired at Israel, and each choosing a strategic target, whether the attempt was to target the Mossad headquarters or the 3 air bases from where the fighter jets were launched, either to kill Hassan Nasrallah or Mossad, the role that it is alleged to have played in the pager attacks on Hezbollah, or Ismail Haniyeh's killing in Tehran. So Israel wanted to make a strategic point that it has the ability to strike. While it may have made that strategic point, the fact that Jake Sullivan, US NSA, says that this was a defeated operation, it did not have the desired impact, and the fact that it's angered Israel into taking some very critical measures in response. The biggest question would be, will Israel want to take out just the oil, strength of Iran? Would it want to take out the power structure? Would they want to take out Ayatollah Ali Khamenei or the leadership of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps? Or would they want to go after the big kill and take out that nuclear power that Iran aspires to be? Will it be something as ambitious, or will it be some or all of the above? Because the manner in which Israel has gone in the past 1 year, Shiv, as you've well seen, taking out the leadership of Hamas, destroying the leadership of Hezbollah, targeting the Houthi rebels and their oil assets. So very systematically, Israel's attempt is to degrade the adversary and degrade the ability of the adversary to strike Israel once again. Now, former Prime Minister of Israel, has very clearly said, this is an opportunity that comes once in 50 years. It's time to take out Iran as a nuclear power. Will Israel do that? Remains the biggest question right now.
Will Israel do that is the big question right now, amidst a huge number of variables, including the United States that has a huge presence in the region. Gaurav, thanks for the moment. Remember, Gaurav will be reporting from Ground Zero very soon, so watch out for his reports as well. The Middle East, West Asia, has become a smoking war right now where things could widen into a much larger conflict. This could become something like a world war if it isn't contained very, very quickly.